What's good in the neighborhood? This is the Ricky Seals Jones podcast, bringing it to you with a first round of the playoffs. We got a special guest. We got
Oh, did we just? Is he gone?
I was gonna say on mine he's frozen. Oh no, there he is.
mine
Hi.
froze as well.
Oh no, we were still you froze and then I was looking at Presto, but he was still moving, and I'm like, oh okay, we're good.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was like my cue or
One fourth of the playoffs right here. What, second or third straight year?
big time, right? Yeah, second.
Nice.
I think I've made the playoffs the past 3 years. I think I went out pretty early though last year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was all Murphy's Landing last year. We just ate everybody's lunch.
And Noah couldn't keep up his end of the bargain.
No. I feel like we're getting more and more low effort as the season goes on. Like,
I mean, what are you gonna do?
I think our content's gotten a lot better though. Like we've got video now.
yeah,
The video was a huge.
We don't have terrible audio.
yeah, no, the audio is better.
I feel like we have somewhat decent content. I feel like we've got good flow. We've got some good flow going on.
like the waiver wire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the tight end. is the best part.
Waiver wire tight end is an essential 10 minutes of
But
each show.
we changed it to waiver wire hairdos last weekend. It was a big hit.
We need our theme this
on the
week.
fly. So I guess this is like the playoff special.
Yeah,
almost.
round one. Yeah.
I wonder
Christmas
if
special.
everyone who didn't make the playoffs is still tuning
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's a good call.
They just have
And,
the chat muted.
We got some big things to figure out in this podcast, including fixing the consolation bracket live fixing the consolation bracket because I think it's broken.
Yeah, no, Grimmer was complaining about it. He sounded pissed.
Um,
Oh my, yeah, it looks pretty dumb.
no, okay. So what I think I'm just gonna do is Grimmer's going to play TJ, yeah, and then did Joe win?
Yeah,
Joe's gonna play.
Guzik.
Yes. And then Noah and Emil are already out.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what the hell they do.
And that's how. Okay, so the playoffs aren't broken. Never mind. It throws me off how like they got like 3 different matchups in there, and then they got like us on the top, and then they got that like middle matchup with you and Tim.
It's set up
Or
bad.
with Little B and Tim.
Yeah.
They're just out.
Fucking ESPN, they can't.
And then
Oh.
you texted me today. I didn't I didn't know for sure it was going to work this way. Like I was confused. But I remember last week I said you were like, "Oh, it's going to be like you're going to play Widlow if you win." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" And he's like,
Well, that's how the NFL actually works, so I thought it would be the same.
Be
you know,
the
like,
same, but
that's
why?
how the NFL is.
That would make
like,
too much sense.
"No, we're doing a March Madness type thing here."
It's kind of weird. We should.
Presto, we get the matchup.
We do. This is a big week. Big week, and then
Would you have rather played me or Bowitz?
Bowitz. I don't know. It's
I
pretty
feel
tough.
like my team can score very low or very high. You don't know what you're gonna get.
My
That's
team's
not-
been doing that recently too.
And I haven't seen your matchups, but
They've been like semi-consistent. Dude, I have a mess with Rodgers. He's playing the
I was just gonna
Bears
say I
in the
see
road.
the Bears.
And
But you're-
I think I'm just sticking with my guns. I think I'm playing his ass. I don't care.
Yeah, no, you know what? He's Aaron Rodgers. Like,
Yeah,
That would
it's
be
the
so-
playoffs. I said in the beginning of the season, I remember because I was thinking about like the first like 2 or 3 weeks. I was like, you think I should offer Noah Rodgers for Mahomes? Like before Mahomes, like before it was established that Mahomes was like
yeah, he was actually not
stud.
good.
Best quarterback to ever play
Yeah.
the game.
before he became like the best. I was like, what if I offered the real best fantasy QB? It's like, would I do that? And it's like, no, because I'll feel better. Come week 15, when I'm in the playoffs, I want Aaron Rodgers. That's what I said. That was
I
my
don't-
justification
I don't
for not
think
even
you want that
considering
anyway.
any
Yeah.
trade.
I I don't think you want that right now, though. I think I'd much rather have Mahomes than Aaron Rodgers going into Soldier Field.
My guns.
But it would be so Aaron Rodgers to just come in and just destroy the Bears. Like, it would just, I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, but
Probably not going to happen, but I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think actually the Bears.
I think it'll be
the
a
Bears are
close
good.
game. I think it'll be a close game. I don't think it'll
I
be
just wanna-
that high scoring.
Are you in your basement or your room? Like what?
I am. This is my room in my parents' house. Got the crazy wallpaper.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's going on with the wallpaper?
I don't know. It's like someone just like
I
took
thought
a
it,
paintbrush.
I thought it was like actually. I thought it was painted on first. It looks
No,
like
it's like
a mural.
No, it's like a wallpaper type thing.
My mom, not in our new house, but our old house, she painted the walls in just the silliest way. She took like plastic bags, like when you would get at the grocery store, and then she like dabbed paint on it, and then she just like walked around the walls like just like sticking the walls with the plastic bag with the paint, and it looked kind of cool. It was kind of creative. Like I kind of liked it, but it was also like I always thought about how she did that, and I was like, she
What the
painted
fuck you doing?
She probably saw it on like some like weird like
Yeah,
TV
she
show
saw-
like during the
she
day
saw-
that like
HGTV.
yeah.
Yeah, I think all moms just watch HGTV all the time.
All right, I think it's about time that we get into the matchups.
We got derailed here, but yeah,
Who cares?
we kind of started. But...
Who cares? Well, we were thrown off in the beginning because you froze, and then that our whole
That was
intro
it.
was
That was-
gone.
That's what messed it up.
Now we just slipped into casual conversation. All right, we're gonna highlight past the matchups that don't matter. Actually, I guess they all matter for consolation. Grimmer and Ben,
Yeah.
although they did play, were on bye. I just want to make that clear. Ben, you did not lose. You were on bye. Grimmer, you did not win. You were on bye. There was actually no way to put them on bye. Like I could put like the people in the playoffs on bye, but I couldn't put
Not the
people in
consolation.
consolation.
That's weird.
But I can't change the playoff matchups on the top, but I can change the console. I don't understand why they like let me do. I was looking through it the other day and I was so confused on like ESPN's system. All right, so Grimmer had a good week. Ben didn't, but it didn't matter. Let's go TJ. Wow.
Wow. He came to play when it matters.
Yep.
The most for him.
His squad, he had some bums. He definitely, it wasn't a perfect week by any means.
Oh man, he had DD Westbrook on the bench.
Yeah, he should have played Didi. He's got 2 Bills, 2 Bucks, a Redskin, a Titan, 2 Patriots, and then special teams. Wow, what a squad he's got going. All right, so Derrick Henry, what happened?
That was insane.
That made no sense.
I wasn't watching the game. I had it on in the background, and I was studying or doing whatever, and I was in TJ's room, and I looked at fantasy. I'm like, oh, TJ, Derrick Henry scored a touchdown. Aren't you playing him? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, he's got 10 points. And then I was like, oh, hey, TJ, Derrick Henry scored another touchdown. He's got and it was, I think the second one was the 99-yard run. So I'm like, oh shit, he has 25 points now.
He kept going.
And then it was like, oh, TJ, he scored a 3rd long touchdown. He's got you 35 points. And at that point, I stopped paying attention completely. But somewhere in there, he added another 10 points to his.
Yeah.
Scored another
he had
touchdown.
4 touchdowns, yeah. Who would have thought?
It's first off,
week of fantasy too.
I really hope he gets overdrafted next year because of this performance. Because just number wise,
I doubt it.
He was the running back 33 or 37 or something going into last week, and I think he's a top 25 option now. Just off this one.
It depends
week.
If Deion Lewis is still there. I don't know what that situation is. My guess is he's probably going to be there another year at least.
The thing with the Titans is it's really game flow. Like Derrick Henry's game flow dependent. If they're winning, they're going to run the clock out with Derrick Henry. But if you're losing, and the Titans have been doing a lot of that, they're going to go to Deion Lewis. I don't think. Do you think Mariota is going to be there next year? Do you think they stick with Mariota?
Well, the problem is they're going to have to. If they want a quarterback, they're going to have to trade up, right? Unless they try it. Everyone wants Teddy Bridgewater, but no one's gonna. Only one team can have Teddy Bridgewater.
Isn't he on the Saints now?
I thought he was on the Jets, wasn't he? I don't know. We don't know where.
We don't even know where Teddy.
We don't even know where Teddy Bridgewater
one,
currently is.
Quick interruption. We recently got back on.
He's on the Saints.
We got back on
the
Friends hype in this household. Playing a lot of words with friends. TJ just played Tax. TAX for 78 points.
That X is probably worth like 10 points, right?
Wait, did you say 78?
78 points. You see it? You probably can't see it.
No, I can't see it.
Why is it so much?
That's bullshit, dude. It's a 3-letter word.
That will pick the words.
And TJ's killing it on fantasy and words with friends. Great week for TJ.
Hopefully it's fine.
Emil, on the other hand, not a great week for Emil. He had decent performances from like his first 3 guys. 8 points from his wide receivers. Everything else pretty bad, mediocre though. Minnesota defense wasn't bad.
Or Kyle Rudolph with that fat 1.7.
But look at Elijah McGuire coming up with 15.8. I'm pretty sure Tim was talking about Elijah McGuire last week on the podcast.
Yeah.
He came through.
Dalvin scored a late touchdown. Luck had a great game in Houston. Looked very good. Very happy about that one. On TJ's side, Gronk finally scores a touchdown.
Couldn't make that tackle.
Does what Gronk's supposed. Yeah, didn't get the tackle.
That was.
What do you expect?
There were so many crazy games. That Cowboys touchdown too at the end was.
Yeah, we'll get back to that later on in the podcast. I was pretty pumped.
I don't want to talk about that.
All right, so TJ wins and he's gonna go and play Grimmer, right? That's how it works. Yep.
And then we had Joe.
Oh man,
Noah's
destroyed him.
Just really, Joe's team.
Wow.
Such a terrible start, but I think he'd be a playoff team if the season started in like week 7 or week 8 or whatever. He's done well.
Yeah, maybe he's been a little inconsistent, but he had a good week, and he's had some other good weeks too.
Yeah, I mean, just lately,
Breeze just fell off a bit.
Yeah,
like, Juju is crazy. Julio's been good.
Kenyon Drake been a bit of a stud for Joe. Chris Carson scored a touchdown.
Saints defense too at 12.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's playing advanced.
Odd week.
Man, it feels like Fitz catches like 5 passes for 50 yards every single game now. He used to be so consistent. He was like it's like every year you could draft Fitz in like the 4th round and you could just get a solid wide receiver.
Yeah, no, everyone would be like,
kill you.
Everyone would draft him late because they'd be like, he's getting way too old. Like this is the year he finally falls off, and they're like, nope,
never happened.
No. Well, it happened, and it's not Fitz's fault. It's partly Josh
Rosen.
Yeah, Josh Rosen, and then their offensive coordinators to start the season was just awful, and they're just a bad team.
Yeah, but Joe with the 2nd highest points scored this week, I believe.
What a stud!
Pretty good.
All right, let's do my matchup with Tim. Man, I don't want to say I was an underdog going in, but
you were going against the 3 seed.
Pulled this out against the 3 seed.
Wow.
After Tim just went into the playoffs so hot, and his team was just performing so well. And then for me to pull this win out, I was shocked. Ty had a huge game in this in that aforementioned Colts game. Rodgers looked okay. What happened to the Falcons, man? I thought they were a playoff team.
I mean, they had a lot of injuries.
Yeah, they lost their two best defensive players.
Like right out of the gate too. That was like game
Freeman's
one.
out too. Freeman's been out.
Shame. Yeah, Freeman.
Bum. Just been sitting on my bench. Just been sitting.
Why didn't you pick Tevin Coleman? It's like if you're gonna pick Tevin, you have to.
Heck, I should have, and he's just he's such a disappointment.
Honestly, Coleman's not been amazing either.
Well, their offense hasn't been what it was.
No. Antonio Brown and Fournette kind of let me down this week. I was really lucky to win this game. Doug Baldwin didn't play. What are you gonna do? I really just got bailed out by Ty and then Kelsey Mixon. Yeah, Mixon had a big. I was surprised to see Mixon did so well against the Chargers without their quarterback, but that's encouraging.
He had 26 carries though, so yeah. He did have the volume.
On Tim's side, he had some. His studs were okay. Mara was okay. Mike Thomas was okay.
Another bad week from Watson.
Was bad. The rest of his team was absolute garbage, though.
2 zeros, 1.5.
Yeah. Jordan Reed might as well have not played. The Washington. He talked about how he was going to drop the Washington defense and find a new defense.
Yeah, he never did.
He told everyone. He told.
And then he played a Cortland Sutton over Alshon, and that didn't work out. It wouldn't have made a difference, but
it's unfortunate for Tim. My condolences. You know, he was going in so hot, and then just fall off like that.
Tough loss. Yeah.
It's fantasy, man.
So I feel like I couldn't have lucked out more with this playoff seeding thing, with playing Tim and then not having. I dodged Widlow despite being the lowest seed. Like I feel.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I'm kind of pissed.
It's gonna be like Notre Dame and Alabama. He's gonna squeak into the championship and just get blown out by like 80 points.
It'll be over by like the 4 o'clock games.
Anything else you want to add on your matchup?
Yeah, no, I just was really surprised I pulled that one out against Tim. Let's go over Presta and Woodlow's teams quickly while they were on buys before we go to your hot matchup with Little B.
Both had pretty good weeks.
Yeah. We'll start with Presta. Solid week from Zeke.
Zeke's been doing so well the past couple weeks.
No, he's been crazy. Nick Chubb, stud running back. Spencer Ware. Yeah, you really lucked into that Spencer Ware thing.
He's not going to play this week, though.
Really?
Pretty pissed. he
didn't
wait, no, that's Monday
good.
Or Tuesday.
Playing.
Yeah, for you.
I forgot. Nice. Evan Ingram's back.
Yeah, solid week from him.
Yeah. Has he just been hurt all season?
A lot of it. Yeah, he had like a 3-week. Yeah, I don't know. Not as good as last year.
Matt Ryan wasn't bad. Woods was okay. Diggs was okay. Press, I gotta ask. You gotta be a little disappointed in Diggs.
Yeah, he's pretty spotty, and most of the time he's not. He'll have a couple good games, but
it's weird. Case Keenum looked so much better in that offense than Kirk Cousins did. And is Case Keenum better than we think? Is Kirk Cousins overrated? Is it just like a scheme thing?
I mean, I saw something on Reddit that Kirk Cousins is like 5 and like 20-something against teams with a winning record.
Kirk Cousins' numbers aren't bad on paper, but he doesn't win the big games. and like on Monday night, like he just couldn't like make any plays until garbage time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 4-24 against
And then
teams with a winning record.
Diggs, like Thielen, just soaked targets up all year long.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
He was obviously, and it was weird. I thought Diggs was the one.
Same after he made that catch, I was like, oh, it's gonna be breakout season, and then what are you gonna do though?
Nope.
Just want to make up.
Which is okay considering the matchup.
The Bears really actually aren't that great at pass defense. I think like from their perspective, yeah.
That'll work out well next week for my dude Rodgers.
Unless they sack him so much that he just dies in like the first quarter.
He'll come back. Don't worry about it. That'd be awesome if we can get another Rodgers like
he just
miracle.
Does it again.
A Rodgers miracle win against the Bears.
Just high on pain medicine.
Yeah. Did you see the interview that they did with him?
Yeah.
Like, I'm playing next week for sure.
He's just like staring around. He's looking like, oh man.
Yeah, pressed a solid week on bye.
Can't complain.
Yeah, you would have beat me. You would have won your matchups if you had to play people. Widlow, not an extravagant week.
For his standards.
Yeah, 130.
Pretty bad week for Widlow.
Really annoying. Devontae Adams was good. Tyreek Hill's good. Todd Gurley was not good.
Bears defense, man.
Yep.
Bear down. On the 6 points. They're gonna shut out the Packers.
It would have been really awesome if like all with those guys got hurt while he was on bye or something.
Tyreek Hill kind of got hurt.
They said he's gonna play this week.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. All right. The Bunker Boys, third time this year.
3-0.
3-0. How does it feel?
Pumped. Feels pretty good.
It was not looking good for you at all.
During the noon games, yeah.
Yeah, about halfway through games, you started to kind of call it, and I started to kind of call it your way too. And then Amari Cooper.
Man. Yeah.
And just boned the shit out of me in one of my playoff matchups. We lost by like 15 points. Amari Cooper put up 45.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you for Amari Cooper. I appreciate having him on my team.
You're welcome.
He's always welcome.
Thanks, Kelsey, I guess.
Yeah. Kelsey's been good. Kelsey had like 33 points last week, yeah.
Yeah, he was solid. He had 18 points this week.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. All right, here's the thing. I knew Amari Cooper had the talent, had the opportunities. That's why I traded for him from Joe.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually believe that he was going to do what he's doing now. I thought he could be solid.
I don't think many people
I didn't think he would be
doing what he's doing.
Yeah, the guy's insane. And like I said, he always had the talent to do it. The rest of your team wasn't that great. Mahomes.
They're just solid. They're just solid.
Mahomes wasn't amazing. Everybody was okay.
My kicker was good.
Yeah, you have great kicker.
17, jeez.
On Little B's side, Barkley hooked him up. Aaron Jones, Lamar Jackson was a solid play. He asked me if he should start. Why didn't he play the Bears defense?
He was afraid of the Rams.
Well, the Bears defense.
Bad move.
He asked me if he should play Lamar Jackson over Cousins and or Dak, and I said yes. Dak, I was like half right.
Yeah.
Good hedge. Cooks wasn't very good. Why is he playing Isaiah Crowell, dude?
He wanted to do him. He wanted to play him instead of Anthony Miller. See, he doesn't have any other flex options. Who is he gonna play? Anthony Miller got 0, and Kiki got 0 as well.
That 1 point was the best he could get.
Crowell got hurt. To be fair, Crowell got hurt like in the first quarter.
Oh. Man, I thought Little B had a squad this year. His flexes suck, but Barkley, Aaron Jones, Keenan, Cooks, and Sony Michel, I like that team a lot.
Hurts, yeah. But I got him.
They're just pouring one out for my dude.
3 times.
Yeah, 3 times. That's gross.
PTSD.
No, that's honest. That's just terrible.
And the last 2 games were pretty like huge. Like it was win and get in for the playoffs, and
then it's the playoffs.
Then it's the playoffs, and yeah, I thought he was gonna get me on that one, but he didn't, and I'm pretty excited.
So we did the matchups. Let's look at the playoff bracket. Let's preview some of these matchups next week. Let's start with the consolation. Yeah, let's start with the consolation.
Bracket.
Let's just make it clear what's going on with the consolation, so there's no questions. Grimmer did text me the day, like the first Monday, like last Monday, and was like, hey, I've been looking through it, and I like the way ESPN sets up their playoff matchups. Like, they have it so that me and Ben are at this advantage because one of us can lose, and then we can get back in this like round robin thing. And he was texting me, and I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. And I didn't say like, yes, that's what we're gonna do. I just said, okay, Grimmer, that's fine. But I think it makes a lot more sense for it to just mirror our brackets.
Yeah.
That's
what I thought too. And it doesn't. That's really not better for them because they're in the same spot. It would be the same position as if they weren't in that weird thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like they got a bye.
Yeah.
So like it's winning they're in. It would have been the same situation.
Yeah. No. If anything, they're more. I guess. I don't know.
I think it's just about the same. I don't think it really.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. Why they had the matchups different. And I had to go fix them though. Like, why did they have?
Oh, because it would have been 11 and 12 are on the bottom, and then 9 and 10 would be in the other ladder. So then, if Elmo or TJ won again, they'd have to win 2 in a row. But they have to win 2 in a row anyway. I don't know.
What a mess! It's such a mess.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I thought it was way easier just to put the lowest seed against the highest seed. Put those 2 on bye. And see what happens. And the 2 lower seeds pulled it out.
Yep.
Wouldn't have been as fun if they had to play each other. Okay, so Noah, thank you for if you're listening. Thank you for joining. You did your best with a bad situation. You're my favorite Nick Taylor replacement I've ever had. Emil is not listening.
No.
Because he is gay. So
he was confused by the waiver wire hair dudes. He's like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "Watch the podcast."
Podcast. All right, let's do Joe and Ben. Let's do a playoff preview here.
All right, let's go. Sports.
So. Man, Guzik's team is hot garbage.
I was gonna say starting Cam. Cam's hurt.
Okay, Cam's whatever. Cam's fine. Philip Lindsay's good. All right, Frank Gore is his RB2.
keep on chugging.
Chris Conley, whatever, fine. Throw Chris Conley in there, whatever. I'm not even gonna. Jimmy Graham hasn't done a thing all year.
No, he's been all right.
What? No, he hasn't been all right. Hold on.
Averaging 7 points.
That's not bad for a tight end. He's tight end 11.
He's tight end 11.
It's all right.
He's had 1, 2, 3, 4 games over 10 points.
I didn't. He has a lot of 1 point games too.
Yeah. He's got
He's got 1 touchdown. He's just
2 touchdowns.
I didn't see that.
Yep.
Rodgers just doesn't know how to use tight ends.
No, I don't know why they paid Jimmy Graham all that money to come to Green Bay to not use him.
They probably should just left Jordy there to like.
Yeah.
He's on the decline a bit, but like with Rodgers, like he's still good.
Had such a chemistry.
Yeah,
It was incredible. And then he's playing Taylor Gabriel. Galladay's whatever. Galladay's fine.
Just keep in mind, Guzik was
Odell's
close
back.
to taking that six playoff seed. He was almost in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Whitlow would have.
No, Willow wouldn't even got to play him. Someone would knock him out. Unless he played Tim. I think he would.
No, he
beat
would have.
Tim.
He would have played you because he would have been the 6th seed.
No,
And
I would
then
have been out. He would play Lil B. Or no, it would have messed everything up. Lil B would have been the 3 seed, and then Tim would have been the 4 seed.
So would I be the 5 then?
Yeah, you would have played Tim still.
But then I would have had to play Whitlow.
Oh no, you would have played.
Thank
No,
God.
Tim would have played Guzik, and then Guzik would have been in right now.
Even if I lose to Presta this week, I'm just so happy I don't have to play Whitlow. Just like I don't want to.
If I beat him and you lose, you might have to play him. It's gonna be me and
that'd be funny.
That would be
Not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, no, that's true. And if I can beat Presta and you can't pull it off, we'll see him in the championship. Is there any way to disqualify Whitlow, like while we're like just brainstorming here? Like, do you think he's broken any weird rules or
Maybe.
Do we have any good reasons to just like kick him out?
It's too tall.
We can get a special investigator to look into it.
That's how I run my fantasy leagues. Is if I ever feel threatened from being the best, I just kick him out. That's why we got rid of Peter.
Got rid of Kunis
They were too good.
and Fike. Yes, here with Fike when he had Josh Gordon.
Yeah, if you remember though, Fike had Josh Gordon and he missed the playoffs and would have fucked us all up with him.
He had Jamal Charles too. He had Jamal Charles and Josh Gordon. It was like Jamal Charles in that crazy year.
And he was the 5 seed, but only 4 teams made the playoffs.
Yeah. Rip.
Whoops. Okay, so
Who's gonna win this? Joe or Guzik?
Joe. Eckler might not be playing though. It looks doubtful.
It looks like he's hurt.
And the guy, the 3rd string guy, just so happens to be my second flex. So good stuff. Good stuff.
I think
Joe, I got Joe on this one for sure.
I think Guzik's gonna pull it out somehow.
He's got Odell on his bench.
Yeah, he can put Odell back in. It says Kareem Hunt's on bye.
That sucks, dude.
He's on 5. They took him out of Madden. He's not.
You took him out of Madden?
Didn't they make him
he's
white?
No, he's just running back 25.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I would
He'll
say
be
Joe.
back in the
Is
league.
Ben gonna play Mitch or is Ben gonna play Cam?
He's
got the toss up again this week.
I would.
Who knows?
I would play Mitch.
I think you play Cam.
We just gave different answers. I think I would play Cam because
It's a Monday night game. Maybe he gets a couple touchdowns in New Orleans.
Yeah, I don't know. Presto, what happened to your Panthers against
Dude,
those
they-
Browns?
So bad. I don't know.
They lost to the Lions.
We're falling apart. Yeah, we're lost to the Lions. He re-hurt his shoulder, I guess, which is not good.
Wait, what is your record now? Are you fringe playoff?
6-7.
Ooh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but that's fringe playoffs because the Vikings lost.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings
I
are
mean-
6-1.
And honestly,
But-
we're gonna lose to the Saints. We still have to play the Saints twice.
What
Which
about
is
the
gonna-
What are the Packers?
The Packers are 5-7-1. The Vikings are a game ahead.
Man, are the
Yeah.
Packers gonna make the playoffs
Dude, that would be some shit.
Despite-
And Aaron Rodgers
despite
come in.
firing their coach?
They
That would
still
be
need
the-
a lot to happen.
that-
'Cause
Yeah, that would be
the Panthers are
best storyline.
6-7. So the Seahawks pretty much have the first wild card lockdown. Then it comes down to the Vikings, Panthers,
Eagles and Redskins.
Eagles and Redskins. Redskins are pretty much done. The Eagles have a shot.
God.
What about
I don't know.
what are the Eagles?
6-7.
Dude, this is a messy.
Yeah,
The
one of these
NFC
wild
It's
card
really
teams is
top
gonna-
heavy. Like the Rams are obviously great. The Saints
Saints
are
are
obviously great. The Bears have looked great all season. But besides that,
Everyone else is just gonna
The
get.
Seahawks are
yes,
sneaky.
Cowboys.
Cowboys and Seahawks are.
I don't
Sneaky.
think the Cowboys or Seahawks are like I don't think either of those are good teams.
They're
so.
sneaky, dude. They got good defenses. They got good defenses and they've got good run games.
Did you just say the Seahawks have a good run game?
Yeah, they do. They have 3 running backs over like 250 yards. And they got Russell Wilson.
They have like the worst O line in the league.
They have a good run game. Look it up. They've got a good run game. They ground and pound. They've been grounding and pounding, and they've been getting it done.
I
Sneaking
saw
out
a
in.
stat. Russell Wilson is like 25th in pass attempts this year, but he's like 3rd in touchdown passes. Wild. Man, I don't like any of these teams in the NFC. Like it's really just going to be the Rams and the Saints. I guess the Bears, obviously the Bears. Man, it's
Fair
so
enough.
silly that we're getting on a podcast about football and we're talking about the Bears being a playoff team.
Woohoo!
2018.
It's 2018. So let's go with the times.
Yeah. The Bears are good.
All right, let's
again.
look at the TJ and Grimmer matchup.
Oh yeah.
This is a good one.
Rivalry week for these two.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Grimmer on this one. Just because he's projected to win by about like 15 points.
I would also say Grimmer. I mean,
I just
Ebron.
looking at it though, like TJ's team sucks.
What is Derrick Henry gonna do this week?
You know, like, let's
yeah,
be
would be
honest.
someone
Over or under 10 points?
under.
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 All right, we're on the same.
Take
He
you.
can't. There's no way he's doing that again.
I was gonna say like TJ's team sucks, but Grimmer's team sucks too. Like this could not be good for either of them. I still think Grimmer is gonna pull it out, but Kerryon Johnson, Jarvis Landry.
Wentz. Here's a question. In my other league, I have to decide between Wentz, Cousins, and Matt Ryan, and I think I'm leaning towards Wentz at the moment.
Who did the Falcons play?
They play the Cardinals, and they're the 21st hardest defense for quarterbacks.
I would play Wentz over Cousins, I think.
Yeah. I can't trust Cousins.
I would probably play Ryan though.
I might end up switching it to that. We'll see.
That's such a tricky. How does the payout work in that other league we're in? Am I just out?
Yeah, you're already out. I want 125 for the first
Regular
seed.
season.
Yeah, regular.
They do it so stupid. Like, why do you
It's
pay
weird. It's weird to pay out.
regular season?
I don't know.
No, that's silly.
All right, yeah. So Grimmer. Anyone going with TJ or no?
Crickets.
I'll see if I can get TJ's team together.
Whip him in his shape.
If Gronk went off, but Kittle's just. I feel Kittle's better, yeah.
Steelers. I know that he should be this way, but like Ebron's projected to score more than Gronk, and that's just wild.
Ebron is the man.
Ebron's been scoring more than Gronk though.
And no, it should be. No, I know it should be projected that way. I just like if you would have told me last year around this time that like look forward this season, you sign Eric Ebron, and I liked Eric Ebron. I thought he was good, or I always thought he was like underutilized and he needed a change of pace. And Luck is perfect for tight ends like that. Like it was a match made in heaven. But if you would have told me that Ebron's on the Colts now and he's projected more than Gronk is in the fantasy playoffs, I would have been like, what?
Gronk had a pretty bad year, though.
Yeah. No, Gronk's been terrible.
Ebron like tweeted to the fans like get off his dick because they were all yelling at him because he wasn't good. And where was he last year?
Detroit.
Yeah, all the Detroit fans, you know.
He was like now, top
like,
pick, yeah.
I follow him, he was a first-round pick. So like,
was he?
Yeah, he was the 10th overall pick in
Jeez.
In a good draft. In that draft that like Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack were in.
And you got Eric Ebron.
I think he got picked for
disappointment.
Aaron Donald.
No way. I'm gonna look. That's so sad.
And that's why Detroit is not good.
All
right, let's go to. You want to hit mine and Willow's matchup, or your and your guys' matchup?
Let's go to you and Woodlow. How do you feel about this? First off, how do you feel about having to play with Woodlow?
The underdog.
I mean, everyone figured the road to the championship went through Woodlow, so at some point you gotta play him. So this seems like a good week to. Seems like a good week to play him. Yeah, I think I've got a shot. I mean, it's not like a great shot, but I think I've got a shot at it. I feel like I scored more than him last week. I need Cooper to go off.
Rivers historically
got some good matchups
in Kansas City.
Yeah.
I saw a stat. I don't remember it exactly, but he's been terrible, and he was bad that game we went to last year when he played them in Kansas City.
I'm hoping Mahomes goes off with Kelsey. I'm hoping all the touchdowns go to Kelsey this week.
Yeah.
Kelsey, that'd be nice. That'd help me out in my other league.
Spencer Ware.
No,
I just hope it's not Tyreek.
I like how everybody in our playoffs just has a piece of the Chiefs action.
Yeah,
it's fun.
You have to, man.
Kind of sad. Tim took all the Saints and now he's out.
Yeah, all the Saints are out. I've got Ingram left. He's about the last salvageable Saint.
And then I thought I had the play of the week in Yahoo when I put that Jalen Samuels guy as my tight end.
It still was decent, yeah.
He was good, but Brait scored 2 touchdowns and just made me look like an idiot. Ever. Is Amari Cooper like the best flex ever?
I think so. I don't think anyone has the best flex in him at this point, yeah.
He's won you like 3 weeks now. Just him.
He's really helped me out. I'm a fan.
Damn, dude, he had 34 points 2 weeks ago also. Jeez.
Yeah, I played the guy I played in Yahoo the week he exploded. I lost to him, and then I played him again this week, and he exploded again. So I'm thinking next year I'm just going to draft Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he's going to get hurt and be bad probably.
Disappointed by him, but it's like the lesser of two evils. Like
I feel like him and Doug Baldwin are comparable players to some degree.
Fuck Doug Baldwin.
Cooper's more talented.
Yeah.
For sure.
But that one year Doug Baldwin was crazy.
Yeah. I'm really disappointed all my Doug Baldwin shares didn't work out this year.
Doug Baldwin hype.
Yeah. He's going late. And I was like, dude, Doug Baldwin. Like he's always a wide receiver 1 somehow. Like you might as well. I'll draft him next year. I don't care. I said Cooper's the best flex ever, but Whitlow actually has.
Cohen's also pretty good.
Cohen's the best flex ever. Honestly, like, you just need so many things to go right to beat Whitlow's team. Like, you need McCaffrey really not to go nuts. You need Devontae Adams not to go nuts. Tyreek Hill.
Which is nice because he's playing Chicago, which is it's possible that he gets held to like 12 or something.
And then Gurley with Philly, they have a tough run defense.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
It's possible.
Yeah, and Phil, bro, you got
some Kansas City.
He definitely doesn't have great man. Would it be nice if you knocked Whitlow out?
It'd be so. He would be pissed.
I'm kind of getting hyped about this now. I think you have a good shot.
I have a better shot than I thought. Like going into it, just like thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm still debating over Gus Edwards.
Play him.
Yeah, probably. I guess against Tampa Bay probably makes sense.
Play him. Don't move him. Play him. Whitlow needs a new defense.
Yeah, that's why I went Presser Gurn to pick up the Jags defense. So I don't have to play against them because they're playing the Redskins, and I think we can all see how that's going to go.
I submitted a bid. I have the Rams.
You guys want to take a look at waiver wire defense?
No. No, we can do waiver wire. Man, I just went to the waiver wire and Tom Brady is the first name on there. That's just.
I can't believe you dropped Tom Brady. Dude,
that was such a power play. Oh, Bowens, by the way, I just have to say, waiver wire tight ends, we don't have to get caught up on it, but you, what's his name? Ian Thomas, the Panthers guy?
Yeah.
You made the bold claim last week that he was going to be very utilized now with Greg Olsen out, and he had like a 13-point game or something. So,
yeah, Cam threw him a bunch.
Yep.
77 yards, 9 receptions.
Great call on him. Maybe I'll pick him up. Yikes. There aren't many great defense plays. Yeah, whoever gets the Jags is just set.
Falcons are. I don't really trust the Falcons defense at any point. No. They're 30. They're 31. They've got a good matchup, but their defense 31 on the year.
Yeah, I would not.
I might play the Lions.
That's not bad.
They're playing the Bills. I don't know. Maybe the Giants might be a good play.
Giants Stevens has been playing pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, they've had 2 straight great games. And Tennessee doesn't look great.
And Derrick Henry.
They just lost.
Derrick Henry goes off
again.
Well,
I would laugh so hard.
They lost their starting right tackle and their starting tight end today. They're both out for the season.
Jeez.
I think the Bengals. Is the Bengals picked up? Yeah, somebody. Why does someone have the Bengals? No, don't worry about it.
I love it.
The Gators might not play against the Bengals.
You don't want to play the Raiders defense, dude. They're 30. Their defense 32. They're the worst defense in the league.
There are 32. I'm just looking at matchups, dude. There's like 10 defenses.
Dude, don't play the Raiders defense. That's like the worst.
Are you going to play the Colts against the Cowboys? No.
Oh.
You would actually shows I forgot I'm playing you. You should go ahead and start the Raiders defense. I support that.
Play the Panthers versus the Saints.
That is
completely destroyed.
Negative points for sure. I don't even know how they're projected 3.
I've been keeping up. I helped Spencer out with his fantasy team. He's first place in his league. He had a bye last week, but the 1 week he didn't ask me. I always pick his defense up for him. I'm just like, hey, let me do the defense. Like, don't even worry about it. It's too hard to figure out. Like, he had the Panthers on his team like all year, and then when the Panthers had a bad matchup, I would just flip them out and switch them. Mm-hmm. And the one time he didn't ask me, and it was the game they played, the Steelers.
Oh.
And he lost his matchup by 4 points, and his defense got him -9.
Oh my.
Jeez.
That is awful.
That was the beginning of the end for the Panthers, though. That was.
Yeah, no, that game was ridiculous. You guys look okay to start the season. Came in kind of hot. It was like the reverse of what the Colts did. The Colts looked like hot garbage.
Yeah, no.
Season. We couldn't move the ball, or we were just dinking and dunking. We couldn't move the ball. Now my dude Luck's out there slinging it again.
Colts Bears Super Bowl. Bears defense shuts down Luck to 200 yards,
We'll do
1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions.
Do a 2006 repeat thing.
Match, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit up the Schultz and Presto matchup.
Oh man,
Projected very, very close in the projections.
Gonna be a
This
big
is
one.
tough to call. I'm not even sure who I think's going to win this. This one's going to be really close.
hold on. I haven't looked at Presto's squad yet. I haven't looked at these matchups yet.
Zeke at Indy.
I need a new defense.
Oh,
I can't play the
Denver.
Chiefs defense against the Chargers.
I
Could, but we're not going to.
I think they could be decent. I could
gotta
see
play-
them being like. a
Why is this?
touchdown.
Why is this? Oh, that's Russell Wilson. I was like, who's this Wilson guy, and why is he projected 19 points?
Are you gonna play Matt Ryan or? Oh, yeah, I guess Wilson did a really big game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Arizona's
tough.
pretty good on pass.
He only had 72 yards.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Spencer Ware.
That would be rough to fire up.
That's a really tough.
Call.
It's a really
yeah.
tough.
Yeah, it'll be a game time one. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait. So is Spencer Ware gonna play?
It says was not at practice today at all,
Got
and
one
the
more
game's
day.
Thursday.
A
that's
shoulder
not-
injury shouldn't keep Ware out of action, but could serve to limit his snap rate.
Where are you reading
You
that?
don't want that.
Didn't
man.
participate in practice, so it's not a great sign that Ware will be
Yeah.
on the field in any capacity.
So I don't know. I guess I can see tomorrow, but
What are you gonna do if he can't play?
short week. I don't know.
Jeez. Golden Tate, Peyton Barber.
Golden Tate.
Man, you have a ton of bad
Golden
options
Tate
there.
he had 1 point. He had 1 catch.
But the
Then the week
he went
before he
off.
had 20. I don't.
Yeah.
Chris
he's like
Thompson
Doug
would be
Baldwin.
funny. Chris Thompson would be funny.
No, you
Just
get. Hey,
plug him in
play
and have him get like
play
30.
Golden Tate, and I'll play Doug Baldwin, and we'll just see what happens.
Just see which one of them decides to show up.
Gosh.
The boom.
What
The
the hell
boom
happened to
nuts
Funches?
is-
Dude, Funches is a bum. I picked his replacement up. I would always. He was just so fun having him in my lineup though, because he would just suck and then he'd have 14 points and win me the game.
Yeah. I thought Funches would pick it up with Olsen being out, but
I honestly think you pick up Chris
Funches is
Thompson.
basically their tight end
Chris
anyways.
Thompson.
Why do
Or-
the Panthers draft these just weird receivers that
They
that
never
are just-
work out.
Yeah, they're just big bodied tight ends that play receiver for them.
Well, I think the theory was Cam always throws high, so you just get like a tall guy so you can't overthrow him. But obviously, it did not help.
It's great in the red zone, but you can't move the ball.
Yeah, if we can't even get in the red zone, that's
McCaffrey's
All right, did
crazy.
Funches didn't play last week, right?
no. He did. He just didn't have a catch.
Oh, okay.
That's how.
Never mind.
I think we can rule
Did he
him
play-
out then.
12 against Seattle. 'Cause he has a 0-point game there too.
Oh no, that one he was injured. He was injured for
All right.
Seattle.
So for he hasn't had a double-digit game since week 7.
7.
From week
Yeah,
8
no, he's
on,
not-
he's had 4.2.
I think you play
6.4,
Golden Tate.
4.7, 4.9, 0. He saved himself. He had 1 catch for 10 yards and a touchdown a week ago.
I think you gotta go with Golden
Yeah.
Tate. Honestly, I think he's your best
I
shot.
was gonna say,
Peyton,
I think
Peyton
it's gonna have to
no,
be
play
Tate.
the Ravens. Ugh, good luck figuring that.
Yeah, hopefully where his hamstring just gets better overnight.
Can I play Doug? Can I play Doug Baldwin? Like, can I feel good? No. Should I play Mike Williams over Doug Baldwin?
You should pick up Ito Smith. Plug him in.
No. I'm already playing Josh Jackson, dude. I'm not throwing in another scrubby wide running back. I'll play the less wide
What
receiver.
about Deshaun Hamilton? He made it on waiver wire hairdos last week. He's the guy with like the weird.
Oh my God! Look at his hair.
Yeah, he's got the weird little like strands of hair.
What is going on?
And his name is spelled really weird too. It's
No,
like
I
it's like
might
not
pick up
Deshaun, it's Deshaun.
I might pick up Dante Pettis. That might be a play. Or dude, Crowder's on. Fuck Crowder.
Dude, Crowder's the worst.
He had 2 receptions last week, but he had like a ton of points.
Michael.
Dude, I think you need to play Kenny Stills, man.
Oh no.
No, dude, that's not a bad idea. He went 8 for 135 and a touchdown last week. He's had a touchdown in his last 2 games.
Minnesota's a bit of a tougher matchup though. Minnesota, but maybe
Robbie Anderson? Should I play Robbie Anderson?
Robbie, my man.
Drafted Robbie Anderson this season.
Go, Robbie.
Oh wow! All right, here. Let's just do a quick Robbie Anderson update. So I love doing this. Last week with Derrick Henry, it was funny. We were talking shit about Derrick Henry last week. We went through all the times he'd been dropped and picked up and dropped and picked up.
He goes off,
on TJ's team, and we're making fun of TJ for spending $20 on him too. Like, why did he spend 20?
Well, to be fair though, he didn't need to because he could have spent like $3 and got him, I think.
Anyway, so I drafted Robbie Anderson, dropped him a month later, picked him back up 2 weeks later, dropped him the next day. Noah picked him up, dropped him a week later. I grabbed him back in 2 weeks, dropped him again 2 days later.
I wanted to be back on your team for the fourth time.
Full circle.
We're at that point where like I don't really need to handcuff like Mixon anymore. I don't need Duke Johnson. There's no point. Duke Johnson.
Yes.
You know what?
It's getting dropped right now.
Live.
Get him out of here.
Drop Duke Johnson. He's gone.
It's fired.
You know what? While we're doing this too, do I need Carlos Hyde? No.
Drop him.
Carlos Hyde's gone.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
Boom.
Get him out of here.
2 empty bench spots, just waiting to be filled.
How did Duke Johnson got negative 0.6? How? He looked promising there for a while, and then once I traded him, he just fell off, apparently. Very unfortunate for you.
This is disgusting.
Ito Smith.
Rashad Penny.
There's the 3-headed monster of the running backs. But Carson's good.
Kenneth Dixon scored a touchdown. Dude. All right, so I want some. I know we were talking about it last time. Should we go back to just one flex?
No, I'd like the 2.
I think we should just stick it.
You gotta dig deep some weeks, and that's kind of fun.
Okay.
Because then they just have a good game, and then it's just even funner.
We definitely need to get the only things we need changed are get the minus points for missed extra points. We can add 0.25 for 25 yard. No, you can add a point for 25 plus yard kick returns like Guzik really wanted for some reason. Those 25 yard punt returns.
It just gets so complicated. I have to
I don't think it matters. Yeah,
probably have to go in the settings and try to figure out how to do that for him.
I don't think it really matters that much, to be honest.
Yeah. Do we want to fix the playoffs?
Yeah, we should probably fix the playoffs so it's the same as the NFL.
That would make sense.
Can I fix that though? I don't think I have any say in it. I think it just does it for me.
Just does it.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
You can mess around with it after the season's over, so we don't screw it up now.
Yeah.
But,
well, I'm not going to change it now. It's already set.
Yeah.
Fortunately for you. You texted
I'm
me.
gonna knock him off. I'm gonna knock him off.
Yeah, this might work out really well. This is the week to play Woodlow, I think.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have good matchups.
My matchups aren't bad either.
No,
It's
you have
gonna be a
solid
close
matchups
one.
like across the board. Braid's kind of scary. Braid against the Ravens.
I might play Hooper. I don't know.
I would play Hooper. Definitely play Hooper.
That'd be nuts if Hooper went off.
Yeah. Good tight end calls.
Just one of those weird games where he gets like 20 points, he gets just like a long touchdown. He does that sometimes. That's annoying.
It's just like he's got McCaffrey, Gurley, Adams, and Tyreek Hill.
No, it's so hard because even if one of them has a bad week, like that doesn't even matter.
Gurley only scored 7 points, and like he still had a crazy week.
My wide receivers are some dudes though, man.
Yeah, you
No,
have
they
solid. No, you have a solid team for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close matchup.
Ingram is kind of just a shit. It's a shit show.
He could get 20 points though if like the game goes in his direction.
And it was looking terrible for him last week.
Yeah.
But he pulled that touchdown out and he had a fine game.
He's good. Like he's good though. Like if they give him the ball more, like he'll do it.
But he's splitting carries with one of the best running backs in the league.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
We'll see how that plays out.
You have a good defense matchup this week with the Texans and the Jets.
I've seen some people
Your
rank
kicker
as
went
the one.
wild last week. Maybe he'll do that again.
And he's playing against Kansas City too. So if
Shootout.
Phil's moving the ball, hopefully they get stopped for field goals and hooks me up. I'm only projected to lose by 5.6 now.
If you could win,
That'd be
so
nice.
I don't have to play. Woodlow's honestly like the fact that he has Adams and then I have Rodgers, like just cancels the whole thing out. Like I can't do anything.
I kind of like that with Hill though, because at least I have Mahomes to kind of be like, if Hill goes crazy, I won't be completely blown out of the game.
Yeah, no, it's better to have. Well, it's different with Hill.
Yeah,
like,
because Kelsey.
Adams so much, but like Mahomes is spreading it out pretty well.
Yeah.
Did you see that no look pass he threw?
That was
that's crazy.
There was the one angle of it, and it looked amazing.
Looking the other way,
He's a dude.
Threads the needle.
I'm hoping he just doesn't throw to Hill that much or something, or don't give him those touchdowns. That'd be nice.
All right, we're over an hour. Presta, thanks for finally coming on.
I was gonna say a little bit because last week I went to Grimmer's house because he said he was gonna leave him in his mailbox, and then I reach in there and of course like he has a ton of mail in there but no keys or no headphones.
You're just like going through his mailbox, just pulling everything out.
God damn it, Grimmer.
And I think I'm gonna get this consolation bracket. I'm pretty high on Derek.
TJ,
Well,
what are you?
Hey,
looking at the same bracket?
What's the Jags?
I have to look at all my teams.
Okay, but like spend money on the Jags.
He doesn't have any money. Remember, he spent all on Derrick Henry.
I spent money.
Is he out of money?
Yeah,
I spent money on the Jags.
Yeah, that's a no go. We'll
He
milk it
spent
out.
all his money on Derrick Henry that 1 week. He's like $20 on.
Rivalry week.
Forever. That'll be an interesting matchup.
Like his team, like obviously your team sucks, but like his team kind of sucks too. So
If somehow
In their own
like,
way,
my
they suck in their own way.
If my shitty ass players pull it off this week again,
He needs Derrick Henry to put like 20.
I don't know if I should start D.D. Westbrook
yes.
or not because last week.
Don't play 2 Bucks wide receivers. Stop playing Chris Godwin. Just play.
TJ.
You don't need 2 Bucks. Your team's so weird. You have like 2 Bucks, 2
Patriots.
I know.
2 Patriots. Like you're just so dependent on like 3 teams.
Three.
Yeah, but you don't want to be dependent on the Bucks.
Yeah, it's the Bucks and the Titans. Like no wonder.
Who knows? We'll see what happens.
At work, it was like
I
the
like-
Chiefs and or like the
Like,
Saints or something like that.
Lower seed, but like the way the ESPN matched it up, they just took it from the bracket. So I played Preston instead.
Oh shit. That's an easy win. I beat him.
Fuck you.
He's a good.
Easy win.
How dare you? I'm gonna fuck. Coming from the guy with fucking worst team in the league.
In the league.
Maybe ever.
Yeah, you did lose to TJ, and then you lost to
That's a Joe.
Joe for the first time. Yeah, but you beat everyone else.
Yeah, I think did I beat Widlow at one time?
You had to have.
I beat Widlow once. Did you beat Widlow once?
No, I think
No, you beat
Whitlow.
are major fuck on the Patriots, dude. What the fuck?
That was I forgot
That's
TJ. That had to be
hilarious.
awful. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I think.
Dude, Gronk just like he would have had. Why was Gronk playing free
He
safety?
looks so weird. He just
They thought he was
Yeah.
gonna throw it deep or something. They didn't think it was gonna be a lateral play.
No, him and Gronk.
It was at like the
They
30
said it
or
was 75 yards or something. Like, yeah, there's like no way Tannehill has that kind of arm.
Yeah.
They thought it was gonna be some kind of jump ball or something.
No.
Bullshit on that play too. What the fuck?
The Patriots are not going to get the number 1 seed. They're going to have to go through Kansas City.
I definitely think that's possible. We did it once, and now
It's gonna be a good game.
No, you can still win. I'm just like it's not like I feel like every year it's just a shoe and you guys get the number 1 seed. And
I don't know how
you're
you
gonna go
feel
to the
about the
playoffs.
Saints losing either now, but
The Saints are a good team.
I could see the Chiefs
like,
losing in the
people-
divisional
they're just
round, just getting knocked out by like the
Everyone just
Ravens, or they get like knocked out by the Ravens. I could see that.
Just like people just are so quick to overreact to teams, like good teams losing to bad teams, and they're really quick to be like when a team's doing really hot, they're quick to be like, oh, Super Bowl for sure. It's like no, calm down. Like there's a lot of good teams.
I mean, the record of the Patriots doesn't show that you win a Super Bowl. They definitely can still win the Super Bowl.
I would say they're still the favorites to win the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I think the Saints or the Rams would definitely be a favorite.
They're not the favorites.
I definitely think it would go like either Saints, Rams, Patriots, Chiefs.
I guess the Chiefs over the Patriots, especially now it's going to be home field for the Chiefs. But dude,
How about
How about
I
the
think
Bears?
they're gonna get knocked. They're gonna
every
get
year
knocked
we
out
get
in the
knocked-
divisional round. They're gonna get knocked out in the divisional round by some weird team. Like
It's
either,
just
either like the Steelers or like the Ravens are gonna come in to Arrowhead and they're gonna knock them out.
Then Mahomes is gonna be so next
I
year.
was going to say
he'll
like
never
the
get back.
Chargers could definitely beat the Chiefs.
They might beat them. They could beat them next week or this week, and then the Chargers would have a chance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many games back are they? What are they, one?
I think they're 1 game back.
Yeah, they're 1 game back. Shit, that's a big. I didn't realize how big of a game that is. Wow, that could shake things up.
We just picked the wrong year to go to it.
Yeah. Yeah, could you imagine if it would have been? Oh, it's funny.
It's good we got to see Alex Smith before he died.
Yeah. Whatever. I haven't even heard. Is he gonna have to get his leg amputated?
His leg got infected, and they had to have like 3 or 4 surgeries to try to fix the infection.
It sucks.
Terrible. All right. Well,
On that note,
if anyone's still listening, thanks.
Pray for Alex Smith.
Thanks, Presta.
Thanks for
ballots
having me.
next week. We should do like a live. Like, let's just get whoever wants to come. We'll just do it live because it'll be the last week.
we're not gonna record. We're just gonna have we're gonna go and we're just gonna stand up and present it.
Someone have the talking stick and just.
Just do it live. We'll do it live.
We have to go to Hooters and go they have that podium and then just go stand up there and start doing the podcast.
Everyone else is eating. Like, what the fuck?
Welcome to the podcast.
Just blast the intro song over the speakers. Just like
Bring Bluetooth speakers. Just go to Hooters, and we'll go over the podcast.
plans.
Have someone record it.
You'll get a camera guy there.
Yeah, camera crew. What the hell?